Well, hello, my booktube friends. Welcome back to my channel. Not that long ago, like I said, I'm just catching up on all of my video and for the books that I've read. And I finished Maya Angelou's Gather Together in My Name, not realizing when I picked this up that this was the second book to her a memoir, you know, with fictional characters, but it's quote unquote based on her life, Maya Angelou's life. The first book being I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. So I read that, and then this picks up from there. And this is her in her teenage years. This is her being a young mother. The character in this book, which is a reflection of her life, Maya Angelou's life, and we learn more about her brother and her mother in this book here, and it's really a good book. And this woman, she lived a life for sure. She did things that, seeing her now, seeing her in her later life, you would have never thought that she did some of these things that are in this book. And if you have heard of some of the things, she talks about them in this book. Again, it's I didn't realize that when I read it, and just finding out more, like me, maybe halfway through the book. And then I picked up the third book, which is her, I won't say latter life, but this just takes her up to, I think, like age 19, early 20. So there's still a lot more of her life, and there's another book past this one, and I forget the name, it escapes me right now. But this book is fantastic. And again, this woman lived a life, and she writes wonderful. The prose are wonderful in it, like you would expect, And here's a back and forth that she had with her mom, and her mom was saying, be the best of anything you get into. If you want to be a whore, it's your life. Be a damn good one. Don't chippy at anything. Anything worth having is worth working for. And there are all types of little things like that, And then here, in the page before that, she says, because her brother's saying, when you make up your mind to make a change, you have to follow through on the wave of the decision. Because you know how we'll make up our mind to do a thing, but if we sit in it too long, it don't go nowhere. And so this is her life, and her teenage years, and being a young mother and trying to survive on her own. And so it's wonderful. If you haven't read this already, pick it up. It is great. It is really a great book. And again, thank you very much for tuning in.